In today's video, we're kicking off the new year with some interesting cameras, and some of these cameras we've not even spoke about on the channel. If that sounds interesting, you do not go anywhere, because I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and I make weekly content on the best cameras for hobbyists and beginners. If that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. First camera I want to talk about today, like all the cameras I'm talking about today, check out our links in the description if you like to look at them. But the first camera is the Canon Zoemini S2, which is a really nice little handheld compact camera, which is really nice for taking photos. It's 8 megapixels, it's perfect for beginners, it's just a nice little camera. What's really cool about this camera, you can get it in multiple colours, it prints its own pictures, or you can use the Canon app to transfer the photos from the Canon camera to your phone and print them from your phone, or you can upload them to social media, that sort of thing. So it's really handy to have. It's a nice little compact camera that you can stick in a bag or in your pocket. You can carry it around with you if you want something separate from your phone. You could say it's a little bit old school nowadays with phones and whatnot, but what I like about this, it just, again, I love the feel of having a camera that's separate from your phone, isn't getting binged by social media, and you can enjoy taking photos. You can do a little bit of video with this camera as well, and I would say if you've got maybe someone just starting out in photography, or if you've got a friend or a kid or child that wants to play around with some photos and you don't want to spend the earth, you can get one of these now for about £100 or dollars, which is a really nice price point to start for most people starting out in photography. And I would definitely check out this camera if you just want something that's literally just a starter camera. That last camera really has a cool name. But the next camera I want to talk about today is something that is really special. Now, if you're a blogger, someone starting out in sort of video, or you're out and about, this next camera really could be one to check out from DJI. It's the Osmo Pocket 3. I probably said that wrong. It has a name I can't pronounce, but this really nice little camera holds really nicely in your hand. It costs about £400 or £500 or dollars, which is a little bit more than the last camera, but this camera really is for bloggers, people starting out video. If you're out and about on adventures, you could say it's sort of competition to a GoPro. But something I really like about this particular camera is it actually does this really cool thing where you can actually set it to a setting where it will actually follow you around. It's got its own little gimbal and it will just follow you around. It's just this really cool little feature that I really like about this camera. It's really cool. I love the fact it does that. And it's really cool if you're perhaps doing a blog and you want to sit on a rock or table, you want to talk about your day or the adventure that you're on, and that just be a cool little feature. Just adds that sort of creativity to filming, and that sort of makes this camera something worth checking out. It just record in HD and 4K, has a nice little focus, has a really nice sensor, and what's really cool about this camera is it costs a little bit more than the last one, but doesn't cost the earth, and it really could be a camera to check out. A little power tip I definitely recommend with this particular camera is, with all cameras, make sure you charge the battery. As we're here, we might as well throw in one of my favorites, the mirrorless camera, the Canon R50, a camera I've talked about massively. If you want to learn more about this, go and check out my videos on this. But the R50 is a mirrorless camera. It's a 24 megapixel, 0.2 megapixel camera, interchangeable lenses. It has a nice flip screen, touch screen, nice little viewfinder, and I really like the fact it has everything you need when starting out in photography or video. Now, this does cost a little bit more than the other two. Again, I'm sort of jumping up the price ranges now, about $600-700 depending on what deal it is, what day of the week it is. But I would definitely recommend to check out these cameras depending on what sort of feel you're going for. Now, if you want something that's a bit more professional, it's much more powerful, I would definitely check out the R50. Again, spare battery, it has a microphone jack so you can attach a microphone to it, and it has lots of cool features. I personally would go with something like this if I'm doing lots and lots of filming, but I would definitely check out the one before if you're sort of out blogging, you want something that's light and agile and just that really cool focus thing, which I think is really cool. Feel free to ask your questions in the comments below, and why not buy us a coffee, which supports everything we do here on the channel. If you don't know already, you can actually tap thanks and donate to the channel if you so wish. But one little power tip I'll share with this camera, which I really like, is it takes really good pictures, really good video in both HD and in 4K. And as I said, if you want to learn more about that camera, go and check out other videos here on the channel. We've got a brand new year coming up. We've got new cameras, new content coming out. You know what? Click on one of the end cards. I want to show you in a moment, which is going to bring you even more value. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and I've got a little secret. You guys rock.